Hey guys, Paris Lachey here, back again with another, just like a quick little sit down. So if you are not following me on Instagram at Paris Lachey, I have been doing like little motivational daily talks, words of affirmation, and just talking about God and all that good stuff. So I wanted to bring it back to YouTube a little bit because I stopped doing my Let's Talk About It, and I want to get back to that. So what we're going to talk about today really fast before I start dinner is the same thing I basically talked about on my Instagram a few days ago. And basically the topic was struggling with my own insecurities. So let's just go ahead and talk about this really fast. Mainly just growing up, I've always had insecurities. I mean, in all reality, I don't know a person that doesn't have insecurities. I don't know a person that is strictly 100% content and satisfied in all areas of their life. You may be satisfied in one area, but you may fall short in another. And I'm not saying that there aren't people in the world that aren't 100% content. I have personally just never met one or experienced someone like that. So all my life I've struggled with insecurities, whether it was in school. People tell me I had a 5-hit honey. Yes. Growing up, my shape, my body shape, I didn't understand. Like, boys just call me bubble butt. And I could laugh at that now, but back then I used to be ashamed of my butt. So I used to try to cover it up, not knowing that it's a good thing. It was just a lot of things I went through in elementary, middle school, high school, just things that you don't even understand as a kid, that how other people put their insecurities on you because they're insecure too. So I had to come out of myself to be the person that I am today. And so I have struggled with a lot of insecurities and just being my own biggest enemy towards my goals, the things that I want to do for myself, and just being the person who God has called me to be, and learn just to step outside of that shell, because you can't do it in your shell. You can't do it stuck on things that have been done to you or said to you, or people trying to put you in their own box, because in all reality, you know the thoughts, you know who you are, you know everything that you desire. So you can't be limited by, for me, I had to tell myself this, that I couldn't be limited to the things that happened to me in 3rd grade and 4th grade and 5th grade and so on and so forth. And so I had to learn how to step outside of my box and overcome the insecurities that were holding me back. Still deal with very much insecurities in my life, but they don't hold me back from being who I'm called to be, because at some point you have to climb up over that hump to get to the next level. Otherwise you're going to stay stuck in the bubble, and you're never going to reach your full potential if you are the person that's holding yourself back. Because in all honesty, in reality, you are the only person that can hold you back. You can't give anybody that much power over your life, your choices, your dreams, your motivation, your inspiration. You just cannot. So you are the only person that is holding you back. The next thing that I used to struggle with a lot, y'all, is I used to be so concerned about what people were gonna think. How is this gonna, does this have to be perfect? Does this have to be this? Does this have to be that? And just thinking that the little details that people were going to be worried about would stop me, because it was just like, I have to get this down, and this has to be like this, and this has to be like that. And once I realized that you can't live in a realm of perfection, and you really honestly can't live up to somebody else's expectations of you. Once I got that through my head, oh, it was game time, because it was like, why are you worried about, first of all, if you're giving it your best, right? And at the end of the day, we are who we are. Like, you can get plastic surgery or whatever the case may be, but in reality, we are who we are. We have our personalities. And if you're giving it your best and that's not good enough for somebody, oh well. Like, the right people will come along. The right people will support your journey. The right people will be in your corner, in your circle. So you can't worry about what people think. I know that's so cliche. I know that's so like the easiest thing, the easiest advice you can give someone, but it's true. A lot of things that hold people back is that they're always afraid of what the next person's gonna think. So for me, even just starting YouTube, like even still being on YouTube, it doesn't bother me. Like it used to be like, oh well, it's weird, like because when I first started, I think I used to work at GM, and so I used to be like, man, what do my coworkers think? Like, that's kind of awkward, it's kind of weird. But then it was just like, you have to embrace it, girl. Like, if this is what you're gonna do, this is what you're gonna do. Like, you can't run from who you are, you can't run from the things you like and the things that you're interested in. And I struggled with that, but then I had to get over it. And now it's like, shoot, play my video, like, share, like, comment, do whatever you need to do, because this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I want to bring to the world. Sometimes I also learned that sometimes it's hard to share things with friends and family, because people that are close to you or people that know you, they never take anything seriously, if that makes sense. And that's okay, because I've also had to put myself in a space to remember the times that I probably didn't take someone seriously because I knew them, or I know of them, or my own personal views of a person. So I learned that when you're building something, you also have to put yourself in the other seat, but you grow from it, right? So you learn to support other businesses. You learn that when your friends or your siblings or even your parents come to you about something, you learn that you have to put on a different cap of being a supporter, because now you're in the seat of driving, of trying to build something. So a lot of that comes from what I have learned is that people don't know how because they're not doing it themselves. And I've seen a lot of people, whether I know personally on social media, and they say, oh, you don't support, or that I'm like, everyone has to take a step back and remember a time that you probably didn't support somebody, or, you know, you didn't take someone seriously. And that just comes with growth, period, because you can't stay in that realm of life forever just because you're not building something, if that makes sense, because you do have to step outside yourself to learn to support somebody and to learn to be there for somebody else, even if you're not doing it. So I did have to learn that myself too. So I had to learn that no matter if people laughed at my ideas, laughed at what I was doing, if they prayed on my downfall, I took mental notes. Like, praying on your downfall could simply be like, not like someone is like simply telling you like, oh man, I hope this don't work for you. I hope you don't make it. Not like that. Now you shouldn't be around nobody like that. But people that their actions also speak louder than their support. And these are supposed to be people that you consider friends, people that you consider family, people that you consider sisters, brothers, mothers. Actions are way louder. So, for instance, with me starting my business, Lachey Jewels, if you haven't checked it out, oh, my tripod's slipping. With me starting my business, Lachey Jewels, I had the right support from my family and a few friends, but I will say that it was times that it was seen as like, girl, what you doing? Or you in here having fun, like, because I have to take pictures. I take my own pictures. I do everything myself. Or it'd be times like I've had friends tell me that. I've even had friends try to give me suggestions on how to build my brand, but not one time did they sit and pull me to the side and show me how. Do you get what I'm saying? Or friends that don't even bother to share my stuff, but they'll share other people's stuff. Or won't even suggest it to a person that they know wears gold, even if they don't wear gold. So it's things that add up over time where I say people prey on your downfall, not literally, but it is things that happen that you can learn to say, you know what, as I'm growing, I need to be in an elevated circle, and I can't bring people along with me that are not even willing to bring my name up in opportunities, or bring my name up in areas of support or teaching teachable moments, you know what I mean? So that's where I say people who pray on your downfall. And if you do have people like that, you need to be very observant as to what's going on. I can say with the people that I had to wing out my life, it wasn't just one-time offenses. It was things that I had observed over different situations and decided that, you know, this is not benefiting myself or the friendship. Do you get what I'm saying? So you will have to, as you grow and you're trying to come into your shell and you're trying to be who God has for you to be, you are going to have to wing out some people in your life. Like, seriously, not just say it, but do it. And not say you can't come back to certain things, because you can, but it's just a matter of growth. Everyone has to grow. And you can't grow when you're in a environment that's pushing you down, weighing you down. So that's why I say, people praying on your downfall. It's not always by words, but it is by actions. And words are definitely red flags. You shouldn't be around anyone that doesn't support you, period, or that laughs at you when you fail, or that laughs at you when you're not doing something right. Hold on, my tripod's all over the place. That laughs at you when something's not going your way, or let's say, I don't know, you're trying to present an idea and it gets declined, and then the friend's like, "Oh, the idea didn't go through, did it?" Those kind of people you shouldn't even be around. I promise you, there's no greatness in it. There's no growth in that area. So this topic, if you do have those people around you, or if you are struggling with that, it is time for you to get a new circle, and that's the end of that. There is no but on that, period. Thing that I could tell you, even for myself, is that you just have to learn to step into a place of, you can point out everything that's wrong with you all day long, but when's the last time that you pointed out what's right and what's good and what's positive? Focus on the positive, give less energy to the negative, and that will allow you to truly step into what God has for you, who you are supposed to be, what you are supposed to give to this world, and all that good stuff. So give it a try, and go out there, get it, walk in your purpose, be who you are supposed to be. And yeah, y'all, that's my tidbit for today. I'm gonna have to excuse my voice because I am sick, and on the course of antibiotics, not COVID, just upper respiratory and sinuses and allergies, and I don't know what's going on, but so that's why my voice is a little raspy, but we'll work through it. We're not here for the presentation, we're here for the purpose and the word. So hope you enjoyed this video. I truly thank you guys so much for watching. If you take out the time to follow and like and listen on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, it doesn't go on unnoticed. I appreciate every last one of you, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.